It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And we'll see Foye Oluokun, who really led his defense last week with a 10-tackle game. It's the Lions and the Raiders on Monday Night Primetime.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002.
Tonight, we reach the unofficial midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Detroit Lions.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in playing pretty... Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Holding, receiving team.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On third down, Lawrence.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Marcus Jones
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position.
And bringing them out is the rare southpaw in his fourth year, coming off his best season as a pro, Tua Tagovailoa.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So a new man under center here, Charles. It's the ultra-rare quarterback trade, and he delivers a strike there.
And you just don't see this happen very often. Changing of teams during the season at the quarterback position, but they expect impact from him, and they should get it.
Looking to pass. Tua toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special, because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
Steps away to his left, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Tua Tagovailoa
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Raiders put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Well, there's something that goes back to the early years of his career. Remember, he had 3 touchdowns in each of his first couple of seasons. None last year as they've tried to dial back his running, especially down close to the goal line.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 21 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's been a touchdown machine for this season. He's #1 in the league in rushing touchdowns. So that has to help the entire offense as a whole. Play action passes, other people have a chance to touch the football because if you're a defense, you absolutely have to key on him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fielded at the 20. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Tua now on 1st down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now Tua. And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. Stopped short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. The Raiders at 3-4 on the year coming into play. They come in losers at 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On play action, here's Tua. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Another shot now for this Lions offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And Watson has it right side. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Lawrence will throw. A short one there, caught by Granson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence to throw. Drops it off for Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And to throw again is Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And Chubb will try the middle here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Lawrence to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he stopped immediately there. It was Kwity Paye who made the stop coming off the edge. 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Jordan Phillips showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Boye Mafe in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit back in possession of the football. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Now Lawrence. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked by the former Lion, Darius Slay. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Raiders now set to get the football back. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Two and now on first down.
Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Gets this complete to Shaheed. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 17-3. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense, but you know what else is happening too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. A short throw there to Strange.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch.
Now Lawrence. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now 2nd and 5. They go play action now. Lawrence. Incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The Lions on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Nick Chubb
hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are back within a score.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it's up through the goalpost. It's 17-10. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play though gets them right back up to that level.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down at 7.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
3rd down and 1. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Tua's throw complete to Otten.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to pass. Tua. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Tua.
This one taken in by Otten.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb.
They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
Now Lawrence, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
To the sideline and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now we'll throw here to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Walker now on 1st and 10. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. Tua going to throw.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He's got this to Pickens.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Walker will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Walker once more. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Fights him off.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
And the Raiders have got him.
Levi Onwuzurike able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On play action, here's Tua. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 4. Here's Tua. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Now we'll pause for an injury here. That's George Pickens, the receiver who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Straight ahead, Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Lions' 37-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Emmanuel Forbes on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Play action. It's Lawrence. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Now Lawrence. A short throw to Musgrave. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Miller. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, a strong running. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he'll get nothing out of that one. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. They go up the middle with Chubb. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. That 2nd down run a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. Lawrence on 3rd down. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd. Back now at Ford Field. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Chubb. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Lawrence going to keep it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Trevor Lawrence.
A 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Now there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Yeah, boy, here's a sight you don't want to see. Ken Walker injured on that last play.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Raiders.
Inside give to Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From midfield, here's Tua.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive...
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Now Tua. And that will be incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
They begin this drive with Chubb, shedding through the defense. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
They give the Chubb out of the gun, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Lawrence's throw pulled in by Woods.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Now they need 2. Here's third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
And even 100 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They go play action with Lawrence. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On play action, Lawrence. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. Touchdown! Luke Musgrave with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions get a bit closer. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out.
If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Raiders look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So out now come the Lions.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And this will wind up a Lions first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On first down, Lawrence.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Catch made by Watson on the out route.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And to throw again is Lawrence.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
They'll run for it. This is Foreman. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Lawrence.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Scotty Miller.
30 yards.
And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and the lead will hold at 10. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw brought in by Watson.
And he's brought down.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Lawrence.
And in for the Lions touchdown. DK Metcalf. A 24-yard touchdown.
again here in the fourth.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end,